What's up, y'all? My name is Rashaad Cooper. I'm an MBA student here at UWE. I'm from the San Francisco area of California, and today I'm going to be talking to you about being an international student from the U.S. So how I ended up choosing UWE over similar offers that I had. For one, they offered the degree that I wanted. For two, Bristol was a city environment, which is what I was looking for. And for three, I felt a good vibe from the team, and those three things made it feel like a perfect fit for me. What's up, y'all? My name is Rashaad Cooper. I'm an MBA student here at UWE. I'm from the San Francisco area of California, and today I'm going to be talking to you about being an international student from the U.S. So now I'm going to talk about the process of getting from the U.S. to UWE. Completing all the steps takes about 10 weeks, and I'm going to go through each step one by one. Step one is going to the UWE website, looking through their undergrad and postgrad courses to find one that you like. Step two is putting in your online application. It takes about 3 weeks for this to be reviewed and for them to get back to you. Step three, if and when you receive an offer, is to review and accept it. So the fourth step is applying for university accommodation, which is what I live in. I would definitely recommend living on campus as opposed to trying to look off campus, just because this makes things much more simpler coming to a different country. But you got to apply ASAP because these spots fill up quick. Another benefit of living on campus, you get to make friends with your roommates. That's my partner right here, Sco.
What's going on?
On top of that, you get to meet other students on campus just by being around. One thing that's important to remember, there is no meal plan, so we got an eating arrangement, which I'll talk about more later on. So the next step is figuring out your finances. According to the university's U.S. Student Office, all expenses for the year are estimated to be about $30,000 to $35,000 in U.S. dollars. This includes tuition, travel, food, housing, and all other expenses. So just to cover a couple of the costs of getting over here, you got about £350 for the visa application fee. You got about £450 for the healthcare surcharge, which basically covers your healthcare while you're out here. You got about £500 for a round-trip flight to and from the U.S. So even though it can get expensive, there are a couple of different ways to cover these costs. For example, the school has sports scholarships, which I'm on, but they also have several other scholarships listed on the UWE website. Thing is, you got to apply ASAP because these deadlines do come soon. Many students, including myself, do take out U.S. federal loans to cover some of the expenses. You can do this by filling out a FAFSA form online. I would definitely recommend keeping these loans to a minimum because these costs do add up, especially with the interest rates. So while you're over here on a student visa, you can work up to 20 hours a week. Me personally, I'm working 2 jobs right now. One as a student content coordinator and also as a project researcher for GradLink USA. You can check the UWE website for a list of job vacancies on and off campus. The next step is requesting your confirmation of acceptance letter from the school, which you'll need to include in your visa application. You can apply for your visa online, but you will need to go in person for your biometric interview. Once all this is done, you can submit your application, and it'll take about 3 to 4 weeks for it to be processed. Once you get your visa, all you gotta do is book your flight and pull up to campus. Now that we go through all that, I'm finna show y'all what it's like living over here. No, ma'am, I'm not rich. I just look like this. Fresh cut. Me and my teammate Fabian.
Almost got me right.
You know what I'm saying? Caught the bus over here, and our big dog Niraj came over to say today.
T-Mover, let's go.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, you? My name is David Quinn. Your boy Bishop Rose. And we from Texas. So one of the things we learned about coming out to the UK is you got to plan your time accordingly to get around where you need to go. Public transportation. Make sure you have enough time to get to where you need to be.
Don't get lost. Don't get lost.
What's up, guys? I'm Braxton Morris. I'm the quarterback here at UWE. I just want to tell you guys, man, this has been a dream coming over here. It's been everything that I could have wanted and more. And we got a couple more games left chasing that national championship with the guys. We'd love to have you guys out and cheering us on. Go UWE.
So earlier I talked about the eating arrangement that we came up with. Basically, me and 2 of my teammates rotate cooking dinner every night. We try to make enough so that all 3 of us have enough for lunch the next day. And that's one way that we save money on food. Some differences that I noticed when I got out here. For one, they drive on the opposite side of the road. 2, their food is way healthier. 3, college drinking is more accepted to the point they sell alcohol in the student stores. And 4, nobody, not even really police, carries guns like that. Some things to keep in mind when coming over here. The time difference. The UK is 8 hours ahead of California. The fact that the pound is more valuable than the dollar. One of the many reasons you're going to need a UK bank account. And also the fact that you might need a UK SIM card if your phone carrier doesn't do international service. So that concludes my story on being an international student from the U.S. Feel free to hit me on my Instagram with any questions you might have.